Live, the place to be every Sunday for all your questions. We're just going to wait a second for the algorithms to kick in. I'm going to move my chair and hopefully, oh, that doesn't create a mess here. How's everybody doing? Right? One of the questions that came in, which I will find it, was something that actually drew my attention. And it has to do with buying anybody else's point of view as true or real. And then especially your families, right? So many. So I'm just going to go over here to ask Susan while I'm... Hi, Melissa. Welcome. We have an international community. Tell us where you are from. Hey, Maureen. The gang's all here. People are popping in. So the question that came in today, and for those of you who are on my newsletter, kudos to you, because I always put a few extra tools and tips I don't put anywhere else. So if you're not on the newsletter, come on in. I'll put the link in here after we conclude this Ask Susan. In the meantime, let me find that question. Basically, it was about buying. Oh my goodness, we've had so many. It was basically about buying abusive behavior. And this person mentioned gaslighting. So for those of you who aren't familiar, the term gaslighting came from a 1940s movie in which Ingrid Bergman her husband was trying to convince her that she was going crazy, right? Hey, Sophie, welcome. Hey, Anita, welcome. And in so doing, we use the word gaslighting when somebody's trying to convince you that your memories are off, that you've always been a little bit not perfect, right? Now, again, you'd want to be perfect for what reason? So, all kinds of abusive behaviors, whatever that is for you, the question today is, what's your priority, right? And we talk about energetic priorities. It's the energy of what turns us on, what creates the energy. You know, you've heard me talk with your business, not to your business. Talk with your relationships, not to your relationships. Talk with your body, not to your body, right? Because that creates an energy. We're all energy. That's who we be. That's what we are. So when you buy someone else's abusive behavior, when you buy someone else's abuse of you to you, you're actually creating an energetic priority that says, bring me more abuse. Hey, Susie, welcome. Right? So what I'm asking you to do, and we have these conversations all the time with Ask Susan, is ask a question, right? Is this light? Right? Oh, I got a big heart on that one. Hey, Jamie, Joy, Crystal. Ask a question, right? So what questions can you ask? Oh, is this light? Is this the energy that turns me on, that turns my body on, that has me in synchronicity with the planet's growth, that has me in synchronicity with what the universe has in store for me? Hey, Christina. Oh, I got a clap on that. Fantastic. So, as this is not a dialogue or monologue, it's a conversation, come on in with your questions. For those of you who are new to Ask Susan, that's how we roll on Sundays. We usually come up with a topic based on your questions that you presented to me during the week, and I pick one, and I write about it in the newsletter, and we bring it forth on a Sunday and clear it. So, the question today is, how do I deal with gaslighting? All right? That came from one of our members. Well, here's the deal. You don't deal, right? Whenever somebody says, how do I handle this? Or how do I deal with something? How do I deal with my parents' abusive behavior from 40 or 50 years ago? How do I handle the abuse I'm receiving now? How do I handle what other people say about me? You've already decided you have something to handle. You're already making that energy, I know this isn't the right word, realer. Hey, Donna, you're already making that energy realer, more real than the possibilities of shift, of change, of who you be and how you be. Am I in the right wheelhouse here? Show me a thumbs up or a like or something, right? So we know we're in the right path. Whatever you make real, could be a past emotion, a past abuse. When you make it real and true, more real than you, when you walk around with it on your shoulders or in your business or in front of you, you are telling the universe, this is what's important to me. This is what I want more of. Now, there's a huge difference in being aware of something, asking, is this light? Is this mine? Where did this come from? Does this add to my life? Yes, it's about digging in and going beyond it. It's not about holding it like a cherished moment that proves you're the victim, that proves you can't do anything, that proves you can't change your body, that proves you can't have a relationship, right? That I'm asking you to be aware. Oh, what is this? What can I do with it? Can I change it? Is this creating the life that I'm asking for? Christine, handle with my belief that it is okay. Anytime the thing is, Christine, thank you. The thing is, when we go to handle something, there's a huge difference between, oh, okay, I have an awareness, this has got to shift and change. You know, when we go to handle something, we're grabbing hold of it. And are you willing to let go of it? Are you willing to have it shift and change? That would be my question. Because some of us don't. I remember in my 30s, you know, don't give me a lot of wine and have me in a car with my girlfriends after dinner, right? Dropping me off because I'd be wah, 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 my mother, wah, 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 my mother, wah, wah, wah. Yeah, right? Now, hey, Sandy, whether it was the wine talking, but whatever it is, I decided that my problems with my mother, were far greater, were a huge distraction from who I was, what I was, and what the universe is asking me to create, right? So generally, when you decided you have to handle something, again, there's a huge difference between, okay, oh, Christine says, yes, I get it. Like, every day, I'm like, oh, what are my energetic priorities today? What's going on? I do write a list, and it's like, oh, cool. What is popping, right? This morning I got up, walked the dog, made some soup, administered different things in my smoothie, checked in with my body. Oh, okay, body, show me what you want, and had a shower, and here I am with you, right? Those are the priorities that actually give me more in my life and my living today, in this moment. Right? There's nothing to handle. It's like body, soup. Okay, let's do it. Right? So let me know for all of you, again, when you decide that the abusive behavior, that the gaslighting, whatever it is, and for those of you who just popped in, I gave a little description of where gaslighting came from and what it is, coming in with your questions. When you make anything more real than you being present with you and what the universe is asking of you, right? How many of us decide what we have to handle? Like, truly? It's not light, let it go. Somebody creates a comment about you, let it go, right? It's interesting how once you start to comprehend that everything is energy, everything we make significant signals to the universe more of this, right? So if you're willing to let go, if you're willing to kind of be juicy and joyous and creative, the universe is like, oh, okay, let's give her more of that. Let's have some more of that. And then do you ever notice that you start to prioritize in a different way? Right? So my question for you is, what is your priority? Right? Is it holding on to what isn't working? Is it creating beyond this reality? And please, it's about being in the question. I know if something is funky for me, I'll be in the question. If something's yummy for me, I'll be in the question, right? It's like, what, truly, 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 what else is possible? What is it that you've decided you can't create that you actually have a million possibilities with? And you blame that can't creation on someone's abusive behavior of you, or being gaslighted, or whatever that is. See, once you have the awareness, everything is possible, right? It's about shifting into possibilities. It's about shifting into the sense of, oh yeah, I got this, right? Tuesday, someone went into my handbag and stole my wallet out of the grocery store, right? They had, it was like hidden somewhere in my cart. They obviously were watching me from the minute I walked into the grocery store, and as soon as I saw a friend and said, hey, how's it going, blah, 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 that was 10 seconds of not being aware of my total surroundings. Walked across the street to the bank. They immediately, whoever the robbers were, the thieves were, they were very professional. They were immediately charging, tapping everything under $40. The bank closed everything down, all my cards. My Ricky also closed everything down on his side. It took 1 hour, right? And they took a lot of money and 2 gold coins that were in my wallet. A day later, the security guard called me up in the area that we live in and said, we found your wallet. So I took it, I opened it up. They'd taken most of the cards, they'd left some of the stuff, and right at the bottom was like a soggy piece of paper that I opened up. It was a check for $5,000. Right? My point of view is, what else is possible? What's required here? What's the priority right now? And leave the rest behind. So the universe is like, oh, are you missing some money? Here's a check. It's about the sum of those 2 gold coins and the cash that was in the wallet and more, right? Truly, knowing there's always more, that the universe has my back. Whatever you make significant, I didn't make the robbery significant. I was like, oh, what is that? Oh, this is where I wasn't willing to be aware. Okay, cool. And how many lifetimes did I steal from these people? Okay, cool. Sandy goes, I love that. Right? It's like, let it go. I have a new Medicare card, I have a new license, and I have a new life. How does it get any better? 10 seconds, 10 seconds, 10 seconds. Do you kind of get how that works? If I bought, oh crap, how come this always happens to me? And oh, this matches the energy of the abuse that I suffered when I was 10. No way. Right? You get the heaviness of that? It's the energies of what you're willing to play with that will play with you. Right? And what the universe showed me is there's always more, which is my point of view, actually, about life and living. And there's always more. There's always more. There's more possibilities. There's more of you showing up. There's more, which is why we love to play here on Ask Susan. So, I just had an awareness that a lot of people their clocks are off. In Canada, we put our clock 1 hour ahead. So if you're watching this on the replay, press #replay. And if you have a question, write it in here on Ask Susan. If you want to go deeper and say, you know what, Susan, I don't get this question thing. This is what's going on in my life. Contact me, right? Private message me. Let's get on a call together. Just you and me, and let's see what we can shift and change. Because everything is shiftable. Everything is changeable. It could be that nobody ever presented to you this point of view, that there are possibilities. And I have clients all around the world that I talk with through the gift of Zoom and gift of Facebook, and we see each other, we talk to each other, I record the call, and they get that recording. So I'm happy to play with you. Just reach out. Don't suffer alone. That's silly, right? That's silly. Okay, if there's no more questions, I will love you and leave you. Come on over to the Ask Susan TV. We have lots and lots and lots of Ask Susans from years of Ask Susans, and you might just find a topic that you need to pop into, and I wonder what that could change for you. And like it, share it, ring the bell, and let's see what truly is possible here. All right, I don't see any questions. I don't see any comments. Hey, Donna, I love the 2 hearts. Thank you so much. I adore you all. Lots of changes coming. You'll be hearing about that. Live boldly, love greatly. Be that fearless leader. Thanks, Donna, that you came here to be, right? It actually takes courage to let go of what isn't working for you. Don't let anybody else tell you different. It takes courage, right? And I know you've got it. Yeah. Dive in. Be in the question. What is this? What can I do with it? Is this mine? Is this light? If I let this go, what would my life be like tomorrow? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Love all the hearts. Thank you, Sandy. Thank you, Radna. Radna, I've been thinking of you. And I will see you next Sunday. Mwah. Bye-bye.